Hello, friends. I'm Father Esequiel Sanchez, and clearly we are now in October. It's now fall, and the color of the leaves are changing. The air is a little more chilly, and indeed the rain has come. You know, one of the celebrations that is most popular here in the United States in October is Halloween. But a lot of people have the wrong idea about Halloween. Things have become very macabre when they really didn't need to. The original concept of Halloween was not necessarily a word, Halloween, but it was actually an entire phrase, All Hallows Eve, which means it is the Vespers before the celebration of All Saints, which is November 1st. And so the lore was that before the coming of the saints, the demons in hell knew that the saints are coming to save people in the world through their intercession and their intervention. And so the demons, as the saints are preparing to come to intercede, the demons are coming to tempt. And so they understood that this was a time of great temptation. It was a time where the demons are coming after you. They want to do everything possible to get you away from the love of God, away from the mercy of God, so they can take you away to their place, which is hell. And so people would, in this folklore, would start dressing up differently. They start putting on costumes that look like demons and witches and so forth. They'd even put costumes that look like other people, as long as anything possible, as long as the demon doesn't come after you to tempt you and take you away from the mercy of God. That was the original intent. The idea wasn't to celebrate darkness as much as to avoid it and wait for the grace of God through the saints to come to our rescue, and we will be taken to them. It's a beautiful lore, but there is something beautiful in the celebration that is liturgical, and it is Catholic. On November 1st, we do celebrate the Feast of All Saints. We look at the saints as great friends of the Lord. These are men and women who lived in this world, men and women just like you and me, that have gotten a special relationship with God. They took God seriously. Because we can follow their example, we could also depend on their prayers for us. And so we listen through the time of the celebration of All Saints, the great lives of the saints. We should be studying the saints. We should be studying the way one can become a friend of God and know that their salvation is guaranteed through His grace and mercy. The subsequent date, which is November 2nd, we celebrate another dimension, which is the Feast of All Souls. There, it's all our brothers and sisters, family members of ours. Perhaps all of us maybe didn't make it to the level of being a saint. Maybe there's a few sins there that we haven't necessarily been aware of, we didn't confess, or more to the point, that still needs healing. That place in our tradition is a place called purgatory. The place means to purgate. It means to make clean. So purgatory is a place where a person is still not yet fully prepared to receive the fullness of the glory of God by looking into one's own soul and looking at not only the sins you've committed, but the way we've wounded both humanity and wounded the heart of our Lord. That is very painful business. And so when we celebrate the Feast of All Souls, we come together as a family, not to celebrate death, but we come to celebrate our parents who are on the other side waiting for us. They know that this isn't the end of the story. They are interceding for us, as well as they're asking for our intercession for their purification as well. And so as we look at the theology of purgatory, the theology of purgation, it does fit an important balance that God is offering through His mercy to every human being, that there is an opportunity to continue the work of mercy, to continue the purification of our hearts, to fully become a full and dedicated friend of the Lord, and so that then we can live with Him eternally in His glory. And so as we prepare for the Feast of All Saints and the Feast of All Souls, I invite you all to prepare for those feasts by coming to join us here at the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. For the Feast of All Souls, Dia de los Muertos in Spanish, as we call, we're inviting people to create an ancestry altar here with us. We're going to be out in the front lawn. We're going to make a beautiful cemetery area, and we're inviting everyone to bring your photos, to bring food, whatever it is, artifacts of those who you loved. And when we celebrate the Mass, we go out and we have a fiesta with hot chocolate, bread, sweet rolls, and we have all kinds of wonderful food, music, and above all, faith in our families. We can tell the stories. Tell the stories of your family. Tell us the stories of your ancestry, so we all know where we come from. All of us come from somewhere. As our beloved are on the other side waiting for us, may we also be prepared to go meet them. Here at the shrine, we're waiting for you too, not to die, but to celebrate together the Feast of All Saints and the Feast of All Souls. God bless you.